What is up, YouTube? A9 here, and welcome back to what I'm going to call episode 2 of this, even though the first episode for building this was over on my gaming channel. If you want to go back and watch that, link will be down in the description, as well as I'll just pin it in a comment as well. But yeah, this is my Steam controller Chatpad, version 2. Anyways, so yeah, the inspiration behind this design, or idea, I should say, was I wanted a way of having access to Steam Link at the same time as using my Steam controller for games that don't have great gamepad support or no gamepad support at all, and require things like a hotbar and all of that, and basically more controls than what the Steam controller can do comfortably. Not to say it can't, it's just going to be a lot of mode shifts. So having access to technically 2 controllers at the same time, because the games are mapped as keyboard and mouse, the controllers, I should say, are mapped as keyboard and mouse as far as the game is concerned, allows you to do that. And yeah, so this is basically kind of like a Steam Deck Lite-ish sort of thing, because you're obviously not running it on the phone, you're running it in on a computer. So you just unlock it. So yeah, it runs Steam Link. But also what this can be used for is, let's say, while I'm traveling and I'm streaming on my laptop, I have access to a second screen. So I can have my Twitch stream manager up. Yeah, it is sideways, but you know, what are you gonna do? At least I have access to chat. Same thing can go with Discord. So if you're chatting with friends or in a Discord call or whatever, and one of them is typing in text chat, you have a way of quickly accessing that. If you don't have your, if this is your actual phone or whatever. Yeah, so basically going over its features, the on-off button is accessible through here, though again, if you decide to do this with a different phone, that's going to change position. But anywhere you put it, it should be accessible, as you have the entire. So if it's a Samsung, if you decide to redesign this for a Samsung, you would have your power button here. The new Apples, I believe the power button's on the same size as volume rockers. So volume rockers, you still have your access to silence for your ringer. Charger. And also headphone jack is covered, but most new phones anyways don't have headphone jack, so it's an acceptable loss. For the back, if you could do some redesign probably to get access to wireless charging, though I'm not going to bother doing that because this phone doesn't have it. You have storage for your USB for the Steam controller, for its built-in Bluetooth. Battery door access still works. Oh, this one's a little sticky. I think I lost the spring for it. Yeah, obviously you are going to have to print an entirely new faceplate, because, yeah, you need to basically screw in the bracket, and it just attaches with 4 screws, just right there and there. The phone does come out as well. It just sits on top. There is 0 case shell modification you need to do to your actual Steam controller. All the screw posts inside still exist, so all you just need to do is reprint a top plate. So if you ever want to go back, you can. On that, you can ignore this bit. This is for a really, really old phone mount, where it used to mount like that, like your typical Xbox phone mounts. And I was dumb and I epoxied it. So it just lives there now. Just slide that back in. Yeah, it holds on to the phone really nicely. So you don't have to worry about it like falling out while doing heavy gaming sessions or whatever. And yeah, let's just launch a game so I can show you how it works. Yeah, so we launched Steam Link. I connected to my desktop that's running a game. I'm currently running Space Engineers. I'm not going to go into how Steam Link and Steam Input work. There are way better channels for that than me. But yeah, as you can tell, I have access to the full hotbar, as well as this extra control, which is used for rotating blocks in the game. So I can just jump into a game and quickly show you how that works. So yeah, in game, I've got access to all my different controls. I can walk around, I can look around. I got the gyro, the Steam controller, as well as hotbar. So if I want to use the hotbar, I can. If I want to change hotbar tabs, it's there. And if I want to rotate blocks, I also can do that. So, it's really useful for that sort of thing. Again, I have access to the full keyboard, so if I want to type in chat, I can. And, yeah. The STL files to print both the top shell as well as the bracket will be linked down below to a Google Drive folder with them in it, as well as the SolidWorks part file and a CAD step file if you want to edit them yourself to make it work for your own phone or whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. The next episode of the Pip-Boy project will be out at some point. It is recorded. I just have to find the time to edit it. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye.